This exercise is related to Excel, so there's a practical skills-based element to this. For this week only, special offer, we're giving you this chance to be able to look at the answer and how it's constructed. So first of all, the question asks us to work out the total inventory. So in order to do that, we just sum the individual inventory and copy that formula across. That gives us the total inventory. We need to work out the storage cost, which is the number of pizzas times by the storage costs. Copy that across, and then we can then do a sum of those costs as well, giving us a total cost, current cost of £76,600. The second question talks about working out the sales forecast and making sense of the data that we've got there in terms of what should the target inventory be based on the demand, to start off with anyway. So first of all, we were to work out the average weekly demand, which we can do, and we copy that formula down. We can also use this cut and paste function to copy that formula down there as well. Maximum, similar process. If you don't remember any of this, I suggest you get yourself some additional support from the library services, because using Excel is a key skill whether you're going to work in operations or marketing, HR, pretty much any business environment. You will need to know how to do this. So we've now got the forecast for the average sales demand, and we've also got the maximum. Now, in order to construct the inventory plan, we know that OTIF, i.e. satisfying a customer demand, is paramount. We can't go short, so therefore we need to have the maximum weekly demand available in that target inventory box. In finished goods, so that, as you will see in the tutorial, the best thing is to have it in finished goods because it's much more valuable to the customer, because you're here bothered about servicing the customer, you're bothered about dependability above all else. So you can see here we can use these figures here to put into our new inventory plan. So finished goods, we need 1,500 of the first one, 6,500 for the second one. The pepperoni is 11,000, and the vegetarian is between 500 and 820. But we know that it's not feasible to make a batch size less than 500. So what we're going to do in this case is make a batch size of 1,000, which is 2 lots of 500. Because we know we want to maintain the smallest batch size we can, because that's the way that we can be much more lean and much more flexible about meeting our customer demands. And we know that's the minimum economic order quantity is 500, so we're making lots of 500, which gives us a clue about how much inventory we should have in the other stages of the process. We want the minimum, and the minimum is 500. And we have that there to act as a Kanban. So when we take 500 from here and put it into here, we then move 500 from there, and we stimulate demand to make some more bases. Now, if you want more detail about how the Kanban works, you need to play the simulation, which is like one slide, shows you how that works, if you don't remember it from the tutorial or you weren't there. So if you want more detail about that, that's the place to go. So you may notice that we've left the seasonal and promotional section empty. Now, if we look at our sales forecast, we've got some average and maximum demands in there, and you can see that that's quite complicated, and there's lots of inventory there. But we know from the case that they give us a lead time of 20 days. but it only takes us 10 days to make the pizzas. So therefore we only make to order and we have no stock at all. Okay, so therefore we can put in our inventory, in our inventory plan, we can put 0, 0, 0. Straightforward. And now we can go and work out our maximum inventory. Sorry, our total inventory. And you can see here we've got the formulas in there from before, and it gives us a £45,000 storage cost. So not only we've improved customer service because we've always got the weekly demand call off there, we've got smaller batch sizes, so we're not kind of damaging them or finding that they've got problems when they come to use them. We've also reduced our overall cost. So we've increased performance, got lower waste, less people spending less time trying to find stuff and solve problems, and we've got much faster throughput in terms of speed. And have we got more flexibility? Yes, we have, because we're able to, like what we call these P1 to P4 part numbers are much stable in the way that they're managed. So therefore, if there is something that a customer wants differently and he wants it sooner than the 20 days, for example, in the bottom one, we have got some more flexibility to be able to meet that because we're not managing the stable demand as well as the unstable demand. And that's the benefit of using the inventory to our advantage.